Welcome students on online class for the subject physics. Today we have learned about the chapter number 5, oscillation. In this chapter oscillation we have seen some examples on simple pendulum. So we have seen some important formulas. First, we know that time period is equal to 2 pi upon omega and frequency is equal to 1 upon time period. So, we want to find omega. First, we know that omega square is equal to k upon m, which is also acceleration upon displacement. In linear SHM, force directly proportional to x, force equal to minus kx. Here ma is equal to kx in magnitude, and therefore k upon m is equal to a upon x. So we have seen omega is equal to square root of g upon L. Using this formula we can find out time period. So time period is equal to 2 pi upon square root of g upon L, which is 2 pi square root of L upon g, and frequency is equal to 2 pi, frequency is equal to 1 upon 2 pi square root of L upon g, which is 1 upon 2 pi square root of g upon L. Using these formulas we have to find some, or we have to solve some examples. So the first example is calculate time period of simple pendulum whose length is 39.5 centimeter. See here, in this example we can write data. Length will be given, that is 39.5 centimeter, which is also written as 39.5 into 10 to the power minus 2 meter. The value of g is given 9.8 meter per second square, and we want to find time period. So first we know that the formula omega is equal to square root of g upon L. So time period is equal to 2 pi upon omega, which is 2 pi upon square root of g upon L. And so that time period is equal to 2 pi square root of g upon L. If we can substitute the values here, 2 multiplied by 3.142 square root of 9.8 divided by 39.5 into 10 to the power minus 2. See here, make a correction, that is 2 pi square root of L upon g. So here we can write 39.5 into 10 to the power minus 2 divided by 9.8. Multiply 4, 8, 2, 6 point square root of 39.5 upon 9.8 into 10 to the power minus 2. If we see log of 39, that is 1 point, and log of 9.8 is having characteristics 0 point. so that division there is subtraction. So 39 in 5 will be 5966. 98 in 0 will be 9912. By subtracting, 4 is remaining, 5 is remaining, 0 is remaining, here 6 is remaining, and 1 get cancelled. 0.6054 if we take antilog. So antilog, it will be written in square root, will be square root of 4.031 into 10 to the power minus 2. If we see square root, so square root will be 6.284 into 2.007 into 10 to the power minus 1. Again, if we see log of 6.2 is having characteristic 0 point and 2.0 having characteristic 0 point, their addition. So 62 in 8, 4 is in mean difference, will be 7983, and 20 in 0, 7 is in mean difference, will be 3025. Addition will be 8, 10, 10, 11, 1 point. If we can see the antilog of 0.10 in 0, 8 is in mean difference, its antilog will be 1.261 into 10 to the power 1 into 10 to the power minus 1. So what happen? Minus 1 plus 1 get cancelled. So time period of simple pendulum will be 1.261 second is the answer for given example. Again, if we solve another example, that will be calculate the frequency of simple pendulum. First we can find time period. Here we can find frequency of simple pendulum having length 196 centimeter. See here, if we can write a data, length will be 196 centimeter. It is 196 10 raised to minus 2 meter. G having value 9.8 meter per second square, and we can find out frequency. So here omega having value G upon L, frequency is equal to omega upon 2 pi, which is 1 upon 2 pi square root of G upon L. If we can find out, or if we can substitute the values, so that 1 upon 2 multiplied by 3.142 square root of 9.8 divided by 196 into 10 to the power minus 2. So here, if we shift the decimal point here, 10 raised to 2 is there, so 1 upon 482 6 point, okay, square root of 9.8 divided by 1.96 into 10 to the power 2 into 10 to the power minus 2. It get cancelled. By seeing the logarithm of 98 will be 0.9919 minus 0. Logarithm of 19 in 6 will be 2923. Subtraction from 12, 9 is remaining, from 11, 8 is remaining, from 19, 9 is remaining, from 9, 6 is remaining, and here 0 point. Take its antilog. Antilog of 0.69 in 8, 9 is in mean difference. Its antilog will be 1 upon 6.284 square root of 4.953. If we see the square root of 4.93, we can write as 2.226 divided by 6.284. Again we see logarithm. Numerator having 0 point characteristics, denominator having 0 point characteristics. So 22 into 6 is in mean difference will be 3472, and 62 in 8, 4 is in mean difference will be 7983. So here from 12 9 is remaining, from 17 8 is remaining, from 14 4 is remaining, from 13 5 is remaining, and bar 1. Take its antilog. Antilog of 0.54 in 8, 9 is in mean difference will be 3.593 into 10 to the power minus 1. So that if we shift the decimal point, it will be 0.3539 hertz. It is the value for frequency, which is the answer for a given example. Again, we have seen the third example, that is a simple pendulum of length 1.2 meter perform simple harmonic motion. The mass of bob is 60 grams. Find restoring force acting on the bob when displacement is 3 centimeter. In such numerical, we have write a data. First of all, length is given as 1.2 meter. Again, mass of bob m is 60 gram, which is 60 into 10 to the power minus 3 kg. We can find out force or restoring force acting on a bob when bob is displaced. So displacement from mean position will be 3 centimeter. It is 3 into 10 to the power minus 2 meter. In such example, we have solved by using definition. We know definition. The definition for SHM or linear SHM is force directly proportional to displacement. Therefore, force is equal to minus kx or plus kx. We know that k is equal to m omega square. So we can put the value m omega square. So force is equal to m omega square x. But we know that omega is equal to square root of g upon L. So substituting, so force is equal to m in bracket g upon L x, because omega square is equal to g upon L. By substituting the values, m will be 60 into 10 to the power minus 3 multiplied by, here we know that g having value 9.8 meter per second square. So 9.8 divided by 1.2 multiplied by 3 into 10 to the power minus 2. See here, decimal point get cancel. 12 1 the 12, 12 5 the 60. 3 and 5 multiplication will be 15 multiplied by 19 multiplied by 10 to the power minus 5. So if we can multiply 15 into 98, 15 8 the 120, 12 will be remaining. 15 9 the 135 and 12 137 and 147. So it is 1470 into 10 to the power minus 5. If we can shift decimal point here, so by shifting decimal point it will be 1.470 into 10 to the power 3 into 10 to the power 5 Newton. So restoring force acting on Bob will be 1.470 into 10 to the power minus 2 Newton will be the answer for given example. If we can solve another example, that example will be calculate maximum velocity with which an oscillating pendulum of length 90 cm will attain if its amplitude is 10 cm and the value of g is 9.8 meter per second square. So if we can write a data here, we see calculate maximum velocity. Again, oscillating pendulum having length will be 90 centimeter, means 90 into 10 raised to minus 2 meter. Amplitude A will be 10 centimeter, means 10 into 10 raised to minus 2 meter, and value of G will be 9.8 meter per second square. In such example, first we know that omega, which is equal to square root of G upon L. See here, omega is equal to square root 9.8 divided by 90 into 10 raised to minus 2. Here we can see 9.8 divided by 9 into 10 raised to minus 1. If we shift 10 raised to minus 1 in numerator, it becomes 98 upon 9 into, see here, 10 raised to 1 get removed. So if we can see square root, first of all 9 1 the 9, 9 0 the 0, means 9 10 the 90, 8 will be remaining, point 8 is there, 9 8 the 72, 9 8 the 72, 9 8 the 72. So omega will be square root of 10.89. If we can see the square root, its square root will be 3.3. Square root will be 3.3. So we know we want to find maximum velocity. So maximum velocity is equal to A omega. If we can put the value of A, 10 into 10 raised to minus 2 into 3.3. Here we can write 3.3 into 10 raised to minus 1 because 10 is removed. So here 0.33 meter per second. So maximum velocity will be 0.33 meter per second is the answer for given example. Again, if we solve another example, that example will be here a simple pendulum of length 1 meter. Simple pendulum of length 1 meter has mass 10 gram and oscillate freely with amplitude 5 centimeter. Find its potential energy F of extreme position or at extreme position. See here, by seeing the example, first we can write a data. Length is given as 1 meter, mass is given as 10 gram. So we can convert in MK system, that is 10 into 10 raised to minus 3 kg. Amplitude is given as 5 centimeter. So 5 into 10 raised to minus 2 meter. And we can find out potential energy. So potential energy can be calculated. First of all, we know that the potential energy of a given particle performing linear simple harmonic motion, it will be half kx square or half m omega square x square. But at extreme point, x is equal to a, so that potential energy will be half m omega square a square. Again, we find omega square, which is equal to g upon L. Here we know that the value of g, it will be 9.8 meter per second square. By substituting, so potential energy at extreme position will be half mass small g upon capital L a square. If we substitute the values, all the values, then we can solve. 10 into 10 to the power minus 3 in bracket 9.8 divided by 1 into 5 into 10 to the power minus 2 bracket square. So what happened? 2 1 the 2, 2 5 the 10. 5 multiplied by 9.8 multiplied by 5 square will be 25. 10 raised to minus 4 multiplied by 10 raised to minus 3. Again, if we can see, so answer will be, see here, 5 into 8 will be 40, 4 is remaining, 5 into 9 will be 49, into 25 into 10 to the power minus 7. So 25 into 9, 225, 22 is remaining, and 25 into 400, so 122 into 10 raised to minus 7. If we shift a decimal point here, potential energy at extreme position, it will be 1.225 into 10 to the power minus 4 joule. It will be the answer for given example. So that again we can solve another example. That example is a simple pendulum completes 12 oscillation in 25 seconds. It completes 12 oscillation in 25 seconds. Another simple pendulum completes 13 oscillation in same period, that is in 25 seconds. Compare their length. In such example, we have write a data. For this, frequency at one position, that is n is 1, is 12 oscillation divided by 25 second, means 12 upon 25 per second. Another will be second, given as 13 oscillation per 25 second, 13 divided by 25. and we want to compare their lengths. L1 upon L2 is equal to question mark. First of all, we know that time period 2 pi square root of L upon G. Then n is equal to 1 upon time period, so frequency is equal to 1 upon 2 pi square root of G upon L. For first, n1 is equal to 1 upon 2 pi square root of G upon L1. For second, n2 equal to 1 upon 2 pi square root of G upon L2. If we divide n1 upon n2, it will be 1 upon 2 pi square root of G upon L1 divided by 1 upon 2 pi square root of G upon L2. So what happened? 1 upon 2 pi in both case get cancelled. We can written as square root of G upon L1 divided by G upon L2. So in that case G will be cancelled. So formula will be square root of L2 upon L1. If we substitute the values, 12 divided by 25 upon 13 divided by 25 is equal to square root of L2 upon L1. So what happened? 25 get cancelled. So here 12 upon 13. But we want to find L1 upon L2. So therefore L1 upon L2 square root is equal to 13 upon 12. Take square on both sides. On these both sides, if we squaring, so L1 upon L2 is equal to 169 upon 144. So here the comparison of two length, that will be having answer L1 upon L2 is equal to 169 upon 144. Therefore their ratio will be 169 is to 144. Or if we can compare L2 upon L1, so their ratio will be 1 upon 144 upon 169, which is 169 is to 144, and that will be the answer for given example. Here we have seen an assignment. In this assignment, 6 questions are given. Their answers will be given in their bracket. So by solving for your practice, assignment is solved.